Tell Marte.
Yeah.
Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
Ball, that's
inside.
Well, Boog, early on in this one, having a hard time getting settled in. He's not showing control of throw strikes and little.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead. And he's got a double.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Traffic on the bases with one already in. Here on
1 ball, 1 strike.
Not even close there. And the count even 1-1.
It's great to get on the
2
board
balls,
in the
1
first
strike.
frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Hey,
Through that
2.
one for strike 2.
Just
2
missed.
balls,
If he's able
2
to
strikes.
connect on that, look out.
Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Brings it in. Runners tagging from second and third. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now.
Save.
Beats it.
Well, he's always capable of losing one over the fence. He might have just missed it right there, but a good job to drive in that run from third.
And a foul ball.
A runner at third with less than 2 outs. This is the guy that usually comes through in these spots.
Here comes the 0-1.
Hey.
On that fastball.
That was
0-2 is the
straight
count.
queso right there.
Mondesi calls it in, 2 away. Larry Walker next up for the Braves.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
Ball,
Pitch
that's
misses
inside.
And that's ball 1. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. A gigantic blast. And they add on. It's 4-0. 2 outs, nobody on. Edgar Martinez next up for the Braves.
Hey.
That one hit 97 on the gun.
All
Well,
one's
they've
the
been able to
count.
score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can. Give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
1 ball,
Outside.
2
How
strikes.
good these offenses are. There's a lot of ball game left.
Yep,
Slider
that ball
misses
went out.
outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Jump throw. That'll
Got
end the
him.
inning after a lot of scoring. And we're back. Here's the second baseman, Jorge Polanco. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties.
Ball,
And
that's
the first
upstairs.
pitch misses for ball 1. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms
Foul
of
ball.
pitcher's arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Hey.
Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In
2-2
the
to
dirt,
count.
and it's 2-2.
Hey.
Looking for the K. Adalberto Mondesi up to the plate.
Hey.
Swings and misses. 0-1.
0-1. Hey.
Inside corner
2.
of the knees for a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots.
Hey!
They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
The high heat, too much on that one. So up next, Jason Dominguez. He's a guy who does it all.
Hey!
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Hard ground ball, base now. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Hank
Hey.
Johnson now in the box, comes up empty
0-1.
with a swing there.
Ball! That
Outside,
pitch is out.
and it's 1-1.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
2 outs.
Nope,
Just misses
outside.
with that one.
It's a good take.
3-2.
Pitch misses there. Full count now.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Tosses to first.
He's out.
And that is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Leading off, Adley Rutschman. And now he steps off the rubber. The wind of the pitch. Foul ball. Here comes the pitch. That clips the zone, and the count is 0-2. Through that, and it's a strikeout. And there's one away. Here's Mookie Betts. He swings and misses at the first pitch.
0-1's the count.
0-1.
I got a ball, one strike.
Righty delivers. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
That's ball
takes
2.
low.
Well, he's not afraid to
Two
fall
balls,
into a two-strike
two
count.
strikes.
Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
A dive, he's got it. The throw. And very nicely done for the out. So the batting order turns over. Now it's the shortstop, Jimmy Rollins. He walked and came around to score his first time up. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We head to the bottom of the second. This is Kyle Lewis. As the lefty gets to work. Through there for a strike. Sabathia.
0-1.
When you talk about his skill set, he stops teams from getting hits. That's the thing that he's so good at. He's just really difficult to get base hits against. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he's got power, and he has a reputation of being a strike thrower. So, to his advantage, he can expand the zone.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Jorge Posada will hit next. And that's a strike.
He can throw that fastball slightly above the top of the strike zone to get hitters to chase. He can also break it off because when you're geared up for good velocity, it's hard to stay back. You have to make a decision really early.
One down, base is empty. This one in the air, right field. Walker has this one sized up. Hauls it in for the out. 2 down. Eddie Matthews, the next to hit for the Reds.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
Swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
The approach from an offensive perspective against a guy that doesn't give up a lot of hits?
I think you just kind of have to lean out over the plate and take your base. But
no ball,
seriously,
2 strikes.
You just have to try to shorten up. I think guys choking up on the bat a little bit to have some more bat control, be a little bit quicker, and don't get
that's
greedy.
down.
That's a little bit low. Swing and a miss, down on strikes, and it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. On to the 3rd inning. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Eduardo Escobar.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His 3rd inning, so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
Cabrera back to work. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1. What do you got?
Checks his swing, appeal to 3rd, and he held up.
Ball, that's just out.
Ball 3 is down low.
You know, these Braves
doing
a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And
Ball
I'm seeing
4.
very patient at-bats out of them. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already. So I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
No, he's in there.
And he's safe at first.
All over that one right there. The fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
A 1-0. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's in there for a strike. 1 and 2.
1 ball,
the Braves
2 strikes.
Trying to break this one open here in the 3rd and final game of the series.
2-2 the count.
Close, and the count is 2-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Two on the way.
3.
It's a strikeout. So digging in, Ryan Roberts. He's 0 for 1. First
Ball
pitch
1.
just misses. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. 2 on, 1 out. Double steal. Hit on the ground to the right side. Goes to second.
He made it.
Safe there.
Yeah, on the
first,
tag.
and he's
Got
out.
him.
So safe at second, out at first on the attempted double play. Here's some real power at the plate. Larry Walker. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1's the count.
It's interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is.
Yeah.
Starter doesn't go that deep because right center field. And here in Cincinnati. And now it's Christian Yelich. The wind of the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Big swing and a miss.
0-2.
And that one is lifted in the air. Marte should have it. Puts it away for the out. Here's Daniel Vogelback. And that one fouled off. And a good eye there. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
By him for the K. So the lineup flips over. Jorge Polanco, the next to hit for the Reds. Strike 1. 2 outs, base is empty.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2
This
at
guy's
the count.
sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground.
3.
Oh, that's a strikeout. And that'll do it for the inning. Back here at Great American Ballpark as we go to the top of the 4th. Now it's the DH. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Jim Edmonds.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
The right-hander back to work.
Ball
1,
inside.
no strikes. Lifted in the air, right center field. Under it. Hauls it in for the out. 1 down. Here's Adley Rutschman, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. And he grounds one to the right side. Polanco. Rutschman.
He's
retired.
out.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
He swings and fouls one off. Betts in his 10th season, 31 years old, and he's usually a shortstop, but today he's starting in the outfield. Pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike. And that one hammered back there. And that one is going to go. He'll touch them all. And they add a run. It's 5-zip.
So many times a sinker inside is a foul ball off the ankle for the batter. But that time he did a really nice job of staying inside the pitch and getting through it.
Now it's the power speed combo. Jimmy Rollins. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. Top half of inning number 4. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Now, Eduardo Escobar. Front with the swing, and that is strike
0-1's the count.
Rollins leads off first with 2 down to the inning. There goes the run.
1-1.
Pitch misses.
High left kick hangs in the air, but he read it nicely And now in scoring position to add on to this lead.
Now he steps off and looks it back to second. Kicks and fires.
Three.
Had him out front for the strikeout. And we're back. Bottom of the fourth. Now the number 2 hitter, Adalberto Mondesi. And here it comes.
Well, these Reds, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone?
No ball,
we'll see,
2
but
strikes.
I think they have to.
That's a
one
ball.
Missing low.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And now Jason Dominguez. And he's already singled in this game. A little out front there as he swings through.
0-1.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you
I got a
can
ball, 1
extend
strike.
those at bats and get some base runners on.
1 down, base is empty.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike. Inside, ball 3.
Just missed.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Aye.
Count filled up 3-2.
Count's full.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Hank Thompson.
Aye.
That's in there for strike 1. Two down, nobody on.
Aye.
Strike 2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Rutschman fires over to first, and they take care of Jimenez for the out. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Ready now for the 5th inning. The batter now, Ketel Marte. As he turns on the rubber with that good live arm deliveries. Late on that fastball.
0-1's the count.
He's through that one for strike 2.
No ball,
great
2
in
strikes.
This one, eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
And a swing and a miss. Definitely not a partay for Ketel Marte. Willie Stargell next up for the Braves. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
Late there, strike 1.
0-1.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a
2.
miss.
0-2.
And
Ball.
1-2. And now the lefty.
3.
Him out looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. 2 outs, base is empty. And next for Atlanta, Ryan Roberts. And first offering is fouled off. And
Ball
that's in
1.
the dirt. And
Nope,
there's a
that's a ball.
Kicks and deals. Fouls one off. 2-2. 2 outs. That's
3-2.
down and in. Two down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. That one to first. He handles it himself. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves. And welcome back to the ballpark. Digging in, Kyle Lewis. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list.
Ball, that's out.
Missed.
Well, these Reds, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Swing and a miss. Going to count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Looking. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. Here's the catcher to hit. Jorge Posada. Flied to right his first time. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, on the mound,
0-1's the
very
count.
efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
2 now as he swings through it.
No balls, 2 strikes.
The wind of the pitch. Way
1 ball,
high with that one.
2 strikes.
And the count is 1 and 2. Just
that's off the
misses
plate.
the
Ball
mark
2.
outside the zone. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 7 in a row by way of the K. Here's a big power threat. Eddie Matthews.
Ball.
Just missed.
No,
Counts
he's got to be
1-0.
pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
The 1-0. Hard hit, right side. He'll do it himself.
He's out.
And the Reds go 1-2-3. Back here in Cincinnati. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now the right fielder, Larry Walker. Franco back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Makes the catch. Now in for the Braves, Jim Edmonds. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And a foul ball. 1 out, bases empty. Oh, he hit him.
Time. That ball
And that
got
got
him.
him pretty flush.
You know, Boog, you always say how important it is to have a good feel for the game. I say after the game, you step into the box, I'll throw some fastballs at you.
No, actually, I think we're good, Chris.
Got him.
First double play, and that's the inning. Back here at Great American Ballpark, stepping in the long ball threat, Christian Yelich.
Hey.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1.
The pitch.
Hey.
Down on strikes. And 1 away. Daniel Vogelback at the plate. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Well struck, right field. Way back there. Makes the catch up against the wall. Back to the top of the lineup. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
0-1's the
No,
count.
he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
On the ground, into the outfield, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Mondesi in the box again, takes a strike.
Ball.
Pitch misses, and now it's even
1-0.
1-1.
Yeah.
That one in there across the letters.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing.
3.
Gassed it right by him. And we're back. Now the left fielder, Mookie Betts. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Pitch.
That's
And
a ball.
Mookie takes.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Makes the catch. One down. Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Jimmy Rollins. 1 for 2. Swing and a miss. Leclerc. In his 8th season, he features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a sinker.
0-2 is the count.
One down, base is empty. That
one ball,
in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Count 1-2. And the righty deals.
That's ball 2.
On the ground, right side. And that chance handled to first.
Got him.
That's out number 2. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Eduardo Escobar. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. This one popped up. Martinez hauls it in to end the inning. Bottom of the inning at the plate, Jason Dominguez.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Gets the bunt down the
On
right
the
side.
tag, you're out.
And he's out on the tag. Eloy Jimenez now. He's 0 for 1.
Changing speeds has this lineup completely off balance in this one. We've seen a lot of mistimed swings, and it's been a challenge for these hitters to get their rhythm right.
Ball 1, no strike.
Fastball almost got him there. Wouldn't
That's
chase
ball
that
2.
time.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Well, he
2-1.
went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th.
I got 3 and 2.
Almost got him.
Three.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Here's the left fielder, Kyle Lewis. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. And strike 2.
Man, that was pretty gross right
No
there.
balls, 2 strikes. Ball in.
The inside edge. And it's 1 and 2. And that's
Foul.
just foul. The Braves leading by 5 here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. All set for the start of the inning. And now it's going to be Ketel Marte. And the pitch. Fought off foul.
You know, these Braves showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The numbers say their chase rate or swings at pitches outside the zone is under 25%, and I think that's a big reason why they're scoring runs. By not chasing out of the zone, they're getting good pitches to hit. When you can do that, you have a much better chance to square up the baseball and do damage like they have so far.
And a pitch.
1 ball,
Misses.
2 strikes.
And that is ball 1. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Three.
80 miles an hour. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Mike Schmidt. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by
Ball
throwing
1.
the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
1 down, base is empty. That's back there. Out of here. A solo shot. And they add a run. It's 6-0. So up next, Ryan Roberts. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. To the right side. The tag.
On the tag. Out.
Larry Walker next up for the Braves. Swing and a miss as he chases that one
0-1's the
darting
count.
out of the zone.
Hey. 0-2 is the count. Hey.
And welcome back to the ballpark. To the bottom of the 8th. In now for the Reds, Jorge Posada. Sabathia back to work. That one ripped but foul. And the 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
There. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The lefty fires. That one is absolutely belted. Walker ranging back and brings it in at the wall. For Elvis Martinez, the next to hit for the Reds. So they turn things over to the righty, Rob Dibble.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very
Outside,
high,
that's a
and
ball.
it just breaks a ton. I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Now 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And
Ball
another
2.
ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes.
Hey.
Swings through
2.
that one. The Braves up
2
big
balls,
in this
2
one.
strikes.
Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Hey.
Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Yelich at the dish. And
Hey.
that is cut on and missed.
0-1.
Strike 1. Right field down the line, and that one slices down.
Well, that ball's hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike.
Nope.
Go after him
Ball
and finish
1.
him off.
Off the mark there. Now 1-2.
Nope.
This is just off the outside
2-2
edge. I
to
think
count.
that was a strike. He caught it behind his back. And that's
He's
a great
out.
play for the out. back here in Cincinnati. And now the DH, Jim Edmonds. The pitch. On the ground to third. And foul ball.
Hey.
Quickly 0-2 on the designated
No ball,
hitter.
2 strikes. 3.
Gets the swing and the miss. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Rutsch, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike
0-1's the count.
Sizing this one up. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Mookie Betts.
That's a ball.
Takes low for ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. And there's a foul ball. It misses. It's a strikeout. Back here at Great American Ballpark. And now the first baseman, Daniel Vogelbach. The new pitcher in the game, Blake Trinan.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
On the ground to third, sneaks through, base hit. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Jorge Polanco. Center field. And Polanco is out. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, the shortstop,
And now the shortstop, Adalberto Mondesi. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3.
Yeah.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1's the
count.
count.
So critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
And a sac bunt here. On the run, throw
No,
to
he's
first.
safe.
To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Next for Cincinnati, Jason Dominguez. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
That one down the line,
Foul, that
and it
ball's
goes
foul.
just foul.
1 ball,
skips
2 strikes. 3.
That's a strikeout looking. And they're down to their last out. Here's Eloy Jimenez. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game.
0-1's the count.
99. How do you do? That one found hard the other way. This could end it. Gets a piece and stays alive. And the right-hander deals.
Ball,
And
that's
that
out.
misses off the outside edge.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
That's inside.
And another ball. 2 on, 2 outs. And that'll do it. 6-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Esa choriza le llevo la Lima. Al español latino. Le pregunto si baila como camina. Ey, uy. Solo le cae el nombre, ya no le caen lágrimas.
bottom of the first. Up now for Washington, Victor Robles. The wide to kick the pitch. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Foul ball there. Punch out there. So the Nets lineup turns over. And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. Fouled off left side. Home team down a run here in the last half of the third. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that should be extra bases. Headed for the plate. The throws off line. Safe at third.
Puts a run on the board.
And that's
foul ball.
Just foul. Fouled off down the right side. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's two down. Now
Ball low.
And a foul ball. And a pitch. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Back there. And
now it's the Mental Show update with your correspondent, Jennifer Duval. How's everybody doing? This is Sean Dunn, you know me, Jennifer Duval. I'm over here chilling with little brother right now. And it feels good. Listen to the Mental Show. You ain't heard it? It's the biggest color show on earth. I'm overweight, rappers fat to death. Obese when these beats catch wind of my breath. And yes, you ain't heard, you still rocking with the best. I just say y'all from taking the guess. Not jeans, my dear. You ain't worthy to breathe my air. Stand tall in the pair I wear. Am I making it clear? I'm the best to lay his head round here. And no, I'm not the heir pair to whoever. They never could out-hit us. Fitters try to think fast, but never could outwit us. The only thing that they could ever do is outfit us. When clothes fit strange, I'm playing Rick James. Yo, couch. I'm coming out with a bang. Straight tape, who a knife with no middle, man. Everybody at the label asking, will it bang? I say, cheese, take a nope. Nothing the same. 10 G's a show. Wildin' out with Pretty Tony, you know. Come on, we make them wanna say it again. Yeah, we make them beats from Mr. Doubtfit. Fresh jeans, fresh clothes, and outfit. Let me hear it. We make them wanna say it again. We make them wanna say it out. So many rhymes, many styles to go with. And my competition all the while be hoping that I quit bringing the pain like ibuprofen. I can't stop. Can't you see that the crowd is open? I mean, mouth is open, hands in the air just so it rouse. It's bigger than showbiz. This is